Hi Leos, this is Jan with Living with Intent, Astrology and Tarot. First, let me say I do apologize that I did not have the last Chronicles out. My daughter does have the flu, so I have been dealing with that the past couple of days. So she does still have the flu, but she's much better today, so I'm gonna get these videos out. All right, so since we've last spoken, the sun has now moved into Aquarius. So we're now in Aquarius season. This season is good. It's all about imagining and envisioning a better life for yourself, a better future for yourself. So with the moon being in Capricorn, we know that Capricorn is all about having structures and plans to accomplish your goals. So to best use these energies over the next few days, it would be really good to just dedicate yourself to your goal into bettering your future by envisioning what a better life looks like. Like, where would you be? Who would be with you? What would you be doing? So envision all that, like get a clear mental picture in your head, write it down. That way it becomes like physical, it makes it earth. And then once you do that, and as you read over it and you imagine it in your mind, then start to feel it. Like, what would it feel like to be in these situations, or to have, whatever it is that would make your life better. Imagine how it would feel and actually like get into that vibration of how it would feel. Then that's whenever you can start to create. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into these cards. I'm going to start with the Modern Witch Tarot deck, and then I'm going to clarify with the Radiant Rider Waite, and then I'll get some additional messages from this Crystal Tarot and an Oracle card from the Living with a Feather Heart deck. All the decks that I use will be listed in the description box below. Okay, so Leos, fire signs, extravagant. You feel that you have the right to be right. Let's see, what does Spirit have for our lovely Leos? These are going to be the Moon Chronicles for Wednesday, January 22nd until Friday, January 24th. What messages does Spirit have for Leos? Okay, Wednesday, Mercury. What messages do you have for Leos? What can they expect? What can they look out for? Thank you. All right, what about Thursday, Jupiter, the planet of expansion? What do you have for Leos? What messages can they look out for? All right. One more for Thursday, please. And then for Friday, Venus. Thank you. Planet of love, beauty. What do you have for Leos? Can I get one more for Leos? That was two, but that's all right. All right. First and foremost, we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Hanged One in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So the Queen of Cups, she has undergone emotional transformation. Like, she is in control of her emotions. She has transformed them. Her emotions are no longer in control of her. Okay. She is focused on an emotional issue. That's what the cups are. Cups are emotions. So she is focused on an emotional issue, but she's not letting the emotions overtake her. She is in control of her emotions, okay? So this was in reverse. So I feel like maybe right now, or you may receive some energies that may have you not being in control of your emotions. The Three of Pentacles, this is my confidence card. You see, we've got a nude model. You got to be confident for that. We've got an instructor right here, confidence, and then we have the student right here. So she's learning, she's increasing her confidence. So we've got different layers of confidence here, but you've got this in reverse. So you're facing an emotional situation that kind of has you, you know, not so sure of yourself, which it must be something kind of big or meaningful for you, because you're like the sign of confidence, you know. And then we've got the Hanged One. Oh, this one was not in reverse. It's just, oh yes it was. All of these were in reverse. Okay, so the Hanged One, this is all about like taking time to yourself. It's like she has strung herself up to that tree with her legs or with her foot, you know. And this is about like being enlightened, you know, being content with where you are. You'll see the red and the blue. The red has to do with the root chakra stability, and then that blue has to do, well, the shade of blue has to do with the third eye chakra. So, you know, your higher mind. And so that's in reverse. So I feel like you're going through something that's kind of got you feeling unstable, you know, not as confident. Let's see, what's the Queen of Cups in reverse for Leos? What is this Three of Cups for Leo? Three of Swords. So are you feeling some heartbreak? Are you feeling some betrayal? Two of Wands. That's a decision that needs to be made. And Seven of Cups. So that's like emotional fulfillment. But with this, I'm going to say that you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So your emotions are kind of out of whack because you're feeling like some type of heartbreak, some type of betrayal. You need to make a decision. And then Seven of Cups. So yeah, I feel like you're overwhelmed, you're feeling heartbroken, you know you need to make a decision about something, but your emotions are kind of all over the place. What's the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Nine of Cups. Seven of Swords. Page of Cups. So with your confidence, it's like your focus, a situation, a person, place, or thing from your past has resurfaced, and you're paying attention to it. It's a situation that's got you kind of like, you don't know where to move forward with it or to leave it alone. I say that because of the Seven of Swords. It's like his head is facing one way, but his body is going the other way. So it's just kind of like you're not sure which way to go, like whether to move forward or to stay where you're at. I feel like that kind of has to do with that Two of Wands, a decision that needs to be made. And then you got the Nine of Cups. The nines represent completion, like you're at the end of a cycle, like an emotional cycle, because this is a Cups. So maybe your confidence is off regarding whatever this person, place, or thing is that has popped back up. What's the Hanged One in reverse? Has to do with a partnership or a relationship. Needing to confront. Maybe somebody... Swords have to do with words, thoughts, and the intellect. And then you have the Knight of Swords. So you'll see like he's going to the past aggressively. He's going to tackle whatever the situation is. So it's like you need some clarity about a relationship. Some words that were said in the past. And then the King of Pentacles. So yeah, whatever the situation is, it's got you, your emotions kind of all over the place. It's got you feeling unconfident and uncomfortable with yourself. And you're just not, it's like you just don't, like kind of like you just don't know what to do with this person, place, or thing that has come back up. And maybe you're feeling like it's like threatening your money or threatening your lifestyle, your home or your job. Like whatever this thing or person is, it's really got you, it's got you feeling some type of way for sure. Let's see if the rest of the reading gives us some more information about it. 5 of Pentacles, someone's feeling left out, alone, in the cold. Either you or you've done that to somebody else. 6 of Wands, moving forward victoriously. So maybe somebody had to be left alone for somebody to be able to move forward. And then Strength. Yeah, it takes strength, but like you have to, usually this means like having strength to face a situation from the past. So it's like, yeah, you gotta have faith or strength to face the situation that had you feeling left out in the cold in order for you to move forward victoriously. What's the 5 of Pentacles? Ace of Cups. So opportunities for new emotions, a new way to think or feel about a situation. All right. The Queen of Pentacles. So we had the King of Pentacles earlier and they're both reversed. So yeah, I feel like whatever this situation is that had you feeling left out in the cold, it's something that affected your home life, affected your material life. Okay, but you're giving an opportunity to think differently or to feel differently about this situation. And maybe it's just like you just don't know. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of this has to do with your Pentacles. Pentacles is earth. That's the material realm. You know, you got earth, air, fire, water. Pentacles is earth. You know, that's stability. Yes, and you got a lot of those. So whatever the situation is, it's got you stressed out because you want to be stable or you're a stable individual, but whatever this is, it's really got you like questioning your stability. Yeah, and then you got the 2 of Swords in reverse. The 2 of Swords is like a person that is guarded. You see, she's got her swords up, her legs are crossed, so it's kind of like a barrier, like nobody can cross, you can't get past this, you know. And then she's also got this blindfold on. Anytime you have a blindfold on, you can't see things clearly anyway. So whatever the situation is, you're not seeing things clearly, you know, or yeah, the way that you're interpreting it or interpreted it may be off. You know, like maybe you saw something that wasn't really there. What's the 6 of Wands? The 8 of Swords. Yeah, another card with someone being blindfolded. So not seeing things clearly. Like you can't move forward if you're stuck and you're blindfolded, you know. 10 of Swords. So pay attention to what you're paying attention to, because whatever you're paying attention to, it's hurting you. The situation is stressing you out. It's hurting you. It's making you feel betrayed, backstabbed, hurt. You know, and the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords has, she has went through the transformation to have control over her thoughts. Therefore, she has control over her words, because your words originate in the mind. So the Queen of Swords has done that. Like she's in control. She doesn't just be flying off at the mouth. Yeah, this Queen of Cups. So a person who has mastered their words is a lot more likely to master their emotions. So yeah, I'm feeling like, let's see, what's the Strength card? All right. So Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 4 of Cups, and Judgment in reverse. So yeah, you need to make a decision. It's like you're at a crossroads, but you're not moving forward. You're not making a decision. Like you got to have strength to make this decision, to face and deal with this person, place, or thing that has popped back up. Yeah, it's like you keep getting like emotional, what's the word? It's like you're being given an opportunity to change your emotions, but it's like I feel like it's an opportunity. The Four of Cups, so see, like he's sitting up next to a tree and he's looking pretty pissed off. He's got these 3 cups that he's not even paying attention to here, and then another cup is being issued him. So it could be a good thing that he's not paying attention to this cup that's being presented to him, because it could be like some more mess, some more stuff to get him stressed out. Or it could be an opportunity to turn things around. So you have to be aware. Let's see, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it's hard for you to make a decision because you keep getting like your emotions stirred up again. Like it's like you keep getting triggered or something along those lines. And then with the Wheel of Fortune being in reverse, I feel like, yeah, somebody keeps like bringing mess to you and it's like stressing you out. The Moon, Page of Cups in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse, the 9 of Wands. So the Moon, that's the emotions, our shadow side. Can you see that? Yeah, so that's the Moon card. That's our emotions, okay? And then the Page of Cups. So yeah, I think we had this earlier. So a person, place, or thing from your past has popped back up. You got your mind on it. You're paying attention to it, but it's bringing you heartache. Like it's normally, like when this card is reversed, it's like whatever has popped back up, you have fond feelings of. With this one being in reverse, no, it's got you in your feelings, and you're not having fond feelings of it. This 5 of Cups in reverse. So 5 of Cups is when you're like paying attention to what you've lost in the past, even though you still have something to look forward to in the future. Sorry. Oh. All right, even though you may have something to look forward to in the future, it's like you're just focused on what you've lost in the past. And then the 9 of Wands being at the end of a cycle, but it's like you're looking to the past and you're not putting in the work. You see she's got all these wands around her, but she's just kind of staring off into space. It's like you're at the end of a cycle. A cycle is coming to a close, but you're not putting in, or you're not doing the work that needs to be done in order for you to like wrap this up, like in this emotional situation that's stressing you out. What's the Page of Cups in reverse? Ten of Cups. So it's like this person, place, or thing at once promised or showed promise of like, happiness, a new beginning, a happy beginning. But for whatever reason right now, it's up on its head. The Hermit in reverse. So maybe you need to spend some time alone and do some self-reflecting. That's what the Hermit is, but you have it in reverse. So I feel like you're not spending enough time, recharging your batteries, refocusing, I feel like your emotions are just kind of all over the place right now. Well, what's this 5 of Cups in reverse? The Knight of Wands. Yeah, you need to aggressively deal with this situation. Don't just ignore it, but just remember you had the Queen of Cups in reverse and you had the Queen of Swords. So if this is a person that you need to address, do it tactfully. Like don't be all in your emotions, and if you can't communicate effectively when you're angry. So get centered, go into hermit mode, get centered, and then address the situation with control over your emotions and control over your mind. What's the 9 of Wands? 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like you're juggling. Like, I just feel like you don't know your emotions are so all over the place that you probably can't just sit down to yourself and like think the situation out. It's like you're everything is up in the air. It's like you're just juggling, you know, what you feel versus what you know. You know, like you need to sit down with yourself and decide, you know, is this situation worth it? Do I need to keep putting my time, energy, and patience into this? Or is it time to just drop this person, place, or thing? Because right now, like, however you're dealing with it or not dealing with it, it's not working out for you. So however you're currently doing it or addressing it or not addressing it, you might want to try a different approach, because you seem a little stressed out, not confident. Are there any additional messages? The Seven of Cups. I trust myself to see the truth. Yeah. Sit down with yourself. Ask your intuition to reveal to you, you know, what you need to do, how you need to deal with this so that you can get back to your confident, extravagant self. Because this is not like you. This is not Leo energy to be unconfident, inconfident, not confident, however you say it. Yeah, Leo's, this would be you, Leo, like the nude model, you know, like, but your confidence is not there. So let's just work on getting back focused, getting back balanced. You know, take these next couple of days and use this moon energy to really, the moon energy, and then also this Aquarius energy to really just figure out what would make you happy. What does the future hold for you? Plan it out in your mind, you know, and then manifest that. Manifest that. Can I have an oracle card for Leos, please? Oracle card for Leo, por favor. I respect the property of others. I know how y'all be getting hot-headed and you be ready to key their car, and if they ain't got a car, then you want to key their friend's car. And so over these next couple of days, just really focus on having respect for other people's things. As you would want people to respect you and your property, make sure that you give that same respect to others. And don't forget, property can also be intellectual. Like, it doesn't have to be like a physical object or material object. You know, respect other people's minds, their ideas, how they feel about things, you know, like, you're not always right, Leo. That's Virgo's job. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, just respect the property of others. Just try to keep that in the forefront of your mind over these next couple of days. And I hope you got a message that'll help you out over these next couple of days. Just be aware a person, place, or thing may pop up and have you a little stressed out, but you have the tools. You're expecting it now, so you have the tools to handle it graciously and effectively and with tact. Yeah. All right, Leos, I appreciate you. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload future videos. All right, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.